Hello you guys. I'm about to do something that's gonna throw it all the way back. Something that I used to do all the time on my blog, and then I think I did 1 or 2 videos about it as well on YouTube. But it's been a while, and I've got a number of people who asked me throughout the year if I could do it, and so now I'm doing it. And it is taking stock, as the title suggested. I'm doing a taking stock series, which I think is about time, because I don't know if I've actually sat down to kind of take stock and just pause and kind of look through the past few months and just touch base with you guys and let you know where I'm at. Although I kind of do it along my vlogs, you can get a feel of where I'm at. But I think this is a great place for me to sit down and really thoughtfully share where I'm at and what's happening. But before I start, I have to say that this video is sponsored by Skillshare, which I'm thrilled over, because ever since I mentioned them, I think over a month ago now, I've been a user of Skillshare, and I've fallen in love with a few of their classes. I'm going to tell you some of my favorites in just a bit, but I just thought you should know that my friends over at Skillshare sponsored your girl in today's video. So I'll leave a link with details in the description box. But for now, without further ado, let's jump into Taking Stock 2020. Yo! The gym a priority. I have been thoroughly enjoying going to my classes, and especially my boxing classes, which my trainer Kevin so kindly threw in, and I'm thrilled because I love throwing a good punch. And I mean, not that I box anyone, but I love the feeling of being strong, and but also when it comes to boxing, I think I just love the idea that I can learn how to protect myself by, maybe if I punch really strong and pull it back, like a good jab could just knock someone out and I don't have to worry about my safety. I think that something about that is just very alluring to me. So I've been thoroughly enjoying that and making time for gym and not compromising on that. Better has never been harder. I don't know how people do it. Anyone who just willingly picks up a salad at a restaurant, or some butternut, I don't know, vegetable roast type dish, when you have the option of cheesy goodness and chips, I don't know how you do it. And I can see why the fitness and health industry makes a lot of money, because people like me need help. But I've been trying. It's just that consistency is so hard. More water. I've been trying to continue this habit. There's a time I was doing 3 liters a day, which I didn't even know it was 3 liters. But now I'm more at 1.5. I'm trying to take that to at least 2. I've also found myself swapping out kombucha for juice. So I don't really buy juice in my house, which is crazy. I never buy soda. And also I've been drinking smoothies with protein powder, which I mean, I've heard about protein powder and how it can kind of keep you feeling full and satisfied for a long time, but just the experience of it is really great. I love it. 3 books at the same time currently. I've got Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. I've got Milk and Honey by Rupi, Kaur, and Adultery by Paulo Coelho. This is such a beautiful, easy read. I'd highly recommend picking it up and trying it out. It is our Chasing Paper Books pick for the month of November. Sapiens I've been reading for at least 3 months because I just find it so hard to kind of sit down and take in something super technical. But I think it's a must read, and I think every school should make students read this. I think the world would be a different place if we all kind of were made to read a book like this. I really do think so. Whether it is a Christian school, a Muslim school, whatever religious background the school is, I think it would be important to read a book like that. And then this, because I just always like to have a little bit of just fun fiction. So much tech, so much new tech. I need a new phone. My phone, I don't even know how, guys, I cracked it again a few days ago and I had the screen fixed. Don't even ask me why I don't have a screen cover. But it's still going 3 years later, and it's still going. But I need a new phone, I need a new laptop. My laptop has been acting weird, like kind of just going blank screen on me and not responding and then coming back when it decides to. And as someone whose career depends heavily on having these gadgets, I think I might want to invest in some new gadgets. Christmas songs, because you know, tis a season. And guys, let me just even be honest, I'm putting up my Christmas tree in exactly 3 days, so it's gonna be jingle bells from now on, for real, for real. I went to a couple of shops last week and I was just like, why are there no Christmas decor on offer? What are we serious? What are you running here? I was so upset. I was so upset, but not really, but deep down I was. No time in letting go of things that aren't working for me this year, and I think that's been one of my biggest lessons in 2020. I think I used to, and I still suffer from, kind of be living in denial and not acting fast enough if I feel like something isn't right, and being scared of disappointing other people or being seen as stubborn, rude, diva, whatever the word. But I think that has also been one of the most liberating things for me this year, to kind of just be very assured in my path, but also trusting my gut and knowing if something isn't serving me, I better just let it go. If something is at the back of my mind and just eating me up, I better do something about it. And pretending that it's not there isn't going to work. I say that, and at the same time, I'm really good at like diving into work as a great distraction and being like, oh, I'm gonna deal with my emotions later, and then work. But you know what I mean? Like, I think I've just made so much progress, and that's one of the things that I'm so grateful for this year, that I've just stepped closer into being more courageous about addressing issues that are uncomfortable. A guest room is bringing me so much joy. I don't have any new updates to show you, but I think by the time this video goes live, I'll have a couple more updates that I will share in next week's video. But that's just been making me really happy, trying to get the guest room in order, and I love it. Oh God, how I wish I had financial freedom, like absolute financial freedom. And I look at people who don't have to worry at all about where to live, medical, school fees, food. And by food, I don't just mean like, you know, just food on table. I don't know if I mean just the absolute basics, because granted, I'm privileged enough to have those basics, but I mean like going to a restaurant at any time of the year, day, month, doesn't matter, ordering whatever you want, being with family, and being able to not care about whether that bill is going to be 20,000 shillings or 5,000 shillings. And it's just like, it's fine. You know, realizing that you've got an event and just being like, that dress is so gorgeous, it's 15,000 shillings, I'll get it. Yeah, it's fine. Gosh, I can't. I want it so bad. And I'm trying to work my butt off to get there too, so hopefully soon. Creating new structures around my business, and especially around productivity. And actually, this is where I want to talk to you guys about Skillshare, because about a month ago, or over a month ago, I took this class on productivity, and it just completely changed how I work. I 100% think I am more productive than I've ever been in a while. And it just changed how I look at, oh, power is back. Power is back. Anyone who's watching this and doesn't know the struggles of occasionally having to deal with blackouts doesn't understand the joy. Because you guys, I needed to charge batteries, phones, everything, but I've just heard the power is back. Hallelujah, hallelujah. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, productivity, right. Took this class, Skillshare. And it was a class by, actually, I didn't even realize this till after or during, but he's the founder of Skillshare, and I didn't know until I was taking the class, and I think he mentioned it. But the way he broke down how he looks at his week, I was just like, no wonder some people are always just like hitting their goals and doing things like, just a second. Sorry about that. Right, so the class, it just blew my mind seeing how organized people are and how people are like time blocking or creating like this. He said, oh, now I can't remember, but it was the idea of like just getting 3 things done in a week, and then kind of tackling 3 things a day to bring you closer to those 3 goals, and then at the end of the week reviewing and seeing if you've actually met those goals or if you need to push it to the next week. But it was just such a simple way of doing things. And even when I was looking at Skillshare's recommended classes, like I just saw that a number of them are around productivity, which I guess a number of us want to be able to perfect or understand or just learn so that we can give our best and we're not spending 18 hours doing something that we could have spent, I don't know, 3 hours doing and been able to move on to something else. But just in case you don't know, Skillshare is a platform that is built for creatives by creatives. So they have a bunch of classes that you can take, and they range from, like, some of the ones that I've taken have been around home decor. I started one on money management. I've taken one on social media tips and tricks. I did the one for productivity. I've also got a couple on productivity that I've bookmarked, or bookmarked rather. I also just think it's a really great investment in self. And if you take the yearly subscription, it comes to about $1,000, no, $1,000, not $1,000. It comes to about $10. That's 1,000 shillings, 1,000 shillings, around 1,000 shillings a month. And you just get a myriad of classes that you can take to improve self, to improve a skill. Hopefully you'll be able to monetize that skill. And the first 1,000 people to sign up get a free trial of the premium membership. So you can try, see if you like it, see if you're into the classes, see if you're learning and growing. Pretty sure that you will be learning and growing and you're gonna love it. And then if you want, you can continue and you get a really good rate too. My hair. Well, this isn't my hair, but I've just been loving the different styles that I've been able to put this year with my natural hair without braiding. I can't believe it, but I actually have not braided since I don't even know when. And I think I'll only do it in a few more weeks. I'm gonna wait a little bit first and then finally do it. But I've just really been enjoying exploring natural hair and seeing the different styles that I can come up with, for the most part, me. Although I've had a hairstylist do something really cool recently too. But yeah, been enjoying different looks this year. That I can look back at this year and be proud of the things that I've achieved despite the pandemic, because it's so easy to be focused on the things that didn't happen. And I had so many things that I thought were going to happen this year and just didn't, and it's so easy to be fixated on that. But at the same time, like, the fact that we're here now and we're able to keep things moving and going, and like, I just hope that I'm able to kind of focus on the good too and be hopeful rather than the things that didn't work out. And I hope that you feel the same way as well, because it's so easy to be tough on yourself, but to kind of take time to pat yourself on the back or cheer yourself on, that just feels odd. And I'm trying to shake that. I'm trying to shake that. At my brother's union, because he's married. My brother got married to Fatma Sultan, a woman that I love so dearly, that you've seen before. And actually, I'm gonna insert a little clip because at some point they came in. Actually, can I do a quick, like, you guys wave at the camera?
Wave. Oh, we could relate cameras.
Yeah.
Hi.
Ta-da!
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday. Yeah. Oh, you guys. I'm so happy. I actually talked about you in the video. Just saying, like, this is one of my highlights. Yeah, one of my highlights. Just having Fatma as a sister. And actually, in fact, even yesterday, I actually was just saying, like, I really feel like Jeff did me a solid by marrying her. Like, more than anyone, I feel like I gained like a sister in a house. So like, yeah. Anyway, they just came to grab something and then they're out.
All right.
Happy birthday, Fatma. I'll see you later.
See you soon.
See you later. Bye. You look so pretty. That's such a pretty dress.
Thanks, Sharon. I
am
firing the shot.
If Buji did her, she's gonna Buji you.
Oh, whatever. Clowns. It's just the best. The best thing that's happened this year, frankly. I think it's black cherry Merlot. It's the candle that's burning at the back from White Barn. So yummy. Dresses makes me so happy. I've really been enjoying getting into like fun, flirty, floral dresses. I'm on a mission to collect as many as I possibly can, and I think it's going pretty well. I'm also just like started to put things together for a reel that I want to do, which by the way, I'm also really enjoying reels at the moment and hope to create some fun ones in the next few weeks, maybe even today if I've got time. But yeah, dresses are my thing at the moment, and things like this beautiful top, which I'll talk about in another video, but I am here for this kind of stuff. I've noticed that I'm following people. Oh, that's weird because there's no one on that side. Oh, I think it's just the wind. But I've noticed that I've been following people who are either into like house renovations or business-centric kind of content. Sorry if you can hear stuff in the background, but yeah, like, so it's either that they are making over a home or organizing things in their home, so things that are really home-centered or centric, or things that are very full-on like business and building something from scratch. And especially on social media, like I found myself following people that I wouldn't normally have followed, but I just find that that's the kind of thing that's inspiring me at the moment, and I love it. Oh, this is an interesting one because I've noticed that I've become a little bit more forward in my responses to people, whether it's in my DMs or like in messages. But I think there was, when I first started blogging, I would, and it was blogging because all I had was my website, like I would really panic at a rude comment. Like it would just really, like my stomach would be in knots. I would be thinking about it the whole day. And then I went through this transition where I was not responding to anything. Like it didn't matter how nasty it was, I just wouldn't respond. The only thing I would do is block, and sometimes it would get really, really nasty. And I got used to that, like just not responding and just moving on, not responding, moving on. But I don't know when it changed, but I've just found myself, like if someone makes a snooty comment, I just find myself making my point, whether they see it or not, I don't care. And then maybe I might block, or I might just wait to maybe see if it becomes a discussion and it's just a disagreement on an idea. But I am finding myself being more forward. I don't know what that means, but interesting. But I'm definitely, I can feel my patience being tested in some like snooty comments, and you some of the things that come into the DM, if only it was out in public. I don't know if they would do the same thing that they do over on DMs. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting because I was never like that for a long time. I would just kind of, I don't want to think about it. I don't see it. It's gone. And now I'm like, actually I have something to say about that. That despite how crazy it's been, I do think that this is going to be one of the most formative years of my life and of many people's lives, of the world. Personally, I do think that I've learned the most about myself, even the things that I don't necessarily love so much, but I've had to confront those things, and it's been a year and a half. I'm talking as if we're at the end of the year, and we're not, but we are, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think it's going to be one of the most transformative, seminal years for many people. Excited about many things. The first is I'm definitely going to meet my 2020 goal of reading 20 books this year, which I'm thrilled at. I've not read that many books in such a long time. I'm excited about Christmas. I'm going to stop talking about it in 2 months. So if you're already tired, my friend, I'm sorry, okay? Because I can't do anything about that. I don't want to change that about myself. I'm getting into my Christmas boxes already and just enjoying. I'm actually going to insert a little clip here. Oh, I'm so happy that last year I went round and got some items on sale. That's what I'll actually be doing. At the end of Christmas, I'll just go around and see what's on sale. Just, well, because it's cheaper and because Christmas is gonna come again. So I might as well just grab some things. But like, look at some of the cool baubles I got. Like this is a simple rose gold pink set of baubles. I also, oh gosh, I even forgot about these, but I got these really interesting ones. Is it even black or green? I don't even know. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I don't even remember this. Did I buy this or was this given to me? This may have been given to me actually. Oh, I do think I remember this was a gift. It's a glass one. It's an angel. Oh. Oh my gosh. Should I put it up today? No. No, I'm gonna do it on Saturday. Christmas, Christmas, everybody sing. Patricia Bright's new podcast. It's called Caught Off Guard. I listened to one of them actually this morning on my way back from the gym, to the gym and back from the gym. And I just really loved what she said. There's something that the guest, I've forgotten what her name is, but I've also just started following her because she has a lot I notice her content is gearing towards more like business talk, and I quite like that. But I'll leave a link in the description box. Actually, I'll leave a link to almost everything I've talked about. As much as I can link it, I'll leave it in the description box. But so she said that she finds it really interesting how women who are successful are forced to kind of balance that out with coyness, or like having to show their vulnerability and be like, this, you know, this was really, really hard. And so that it's not just like you are super successful and have like $1 million company, but also it was such a struggle. It's really hard and you need to have this softness to you. And she was like, I'm not doing that. I don't have to be vulnerable with strangers on the internet if I don't want to. And I get that. Most people don't do it. Most people aren't sharing their lives and being vulnerable on the internet. And most people don't have to. Actually, no one has to. No one has to. People choose to, but you don't have to feel that you have to. And there's just something about that that just clicked in a different way. And I think especially since we've been talking a lot about, as a world, about vulnerability. And I thought, I wonder if some people are feeling pressured into sharing things that are so intimate because they want to appear softer. And I thought it was really interesting. I love it. So definitely going to be listening to more podcasts from Patricia Bright. Up to the idea that what was once my passion, this is like blogging and content creation, what started from like, oh, this feels good for my soul and it feels right to post like this, and this is the kind of content that kind of speaks to my being, that there needs to be a balance between that and that this being a creative outlet and this also being a business and my career. And actually I was talking to Patricia about that and how the idea of scheduling posts, for instance, felt fraudulent, like I'm not being real if I schedule a post, that my post needs to be posted in that instant where I feel that thing, and it need, you know, and just the idea that, but also you can create content and create images that you love or videos that you love and schedule it, and it still doesn't take away from it being a great creative, maybe even spiritual undertaking for you, but it can also speak to it being a part of your career. Anyway, it's been really interesting, and one of the challenges I have for myself is to see if I can post every single day on my Instagram. So if you aren't following me already, please check it out. Check me out. It's Sharon_Mundia. I will link it in the description box as well. But I've just really been enjoying that side and just trying to shift what my thoughts were around content creation and what was true and organic and authentic. Oh, it's so many things recently. I don't know, but like the world has been really funny recently. I don't know, I've just been seeing the funniest things, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna link it for you in case you haven't watched him, because he is hilarious. But also Chrissy Teigen, when the American presidential results came out, wow, she is so funny. She makes me so happy. There's a video that she and John, her husband, I love how it's like Chrissy Teigen and her husband, John, legend. they did together, wrapping, and it just cracked me up. Loved it. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. That's a wrap on my taking stock. I hope you enjoyed this video. It actually was nice to sit down and chat. I'm actually gonna do another sit down video this week. It's a Q&A that I asked a while back and people were like, where are the answers? It's coming. Just bear with me. I'm trying to schedule my posts and plan things for December as well, so it might come a little bit later. But this was nice to sit down and just chat. And I think I'm gonna try and keep this up, just so that every once in a while, maybe every couple of months, I'm able to just stop and really genuinely take stock with you guys. I'd love to know if you have any taking stock responses of your own that you want to share in the comments, so please leave a comment below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you very soon. Remember to check out the description box because I will leave links to everything I talked about, including the link where 1,000 people can get a free premium Skillshare membership, which I don't see why you wouldn't want that. I'll see you very soon. Bye. Christmas, Christmas, everybody sing. Christmas, Christmas, everybody sing. Christmas, Christmas, everybody sing.